this jagged edge, but you still think there's a pretty side to it?
Yeah. It's a lot of, like, violent stuff on top, but it has a lot of melody underneath it. And now we're even playing faster songs that are somewhat, I don't know, they're just evolving.
Yeah. Now, the violent edge, though, to a certain extent, in some ways seems to overtake much of the other stuff. And I wonder why is it so angry overall?
It was just the record we wanted to make at the time. It's just how it came out, and how it it's just how we wanted to make it. I mean, I have a lot of, like, pretty acoustic songs, and we do have, like, a lot of pretty stuff, and we'd play it live sometimes, but I don't know, this record, it just seemed really singular in terms of wanting it to be stark. But you can still hear, like, the candy coating. It's just underneath, you know.
The career for Hole as a band is operating at two levels, I think. You've got Courtney's media blitz going on, but then you have what's happening for you musically, where, you know, bonding, creating, going forward, even disintegrating maybe. But how hard is that to keep together as an entity while Courtney is playing it at a higher stakes level, at a media level too? Does that put undue pressure on you?
I try to take that and bring it to this.
She's the celebrity punk, and we're just
Yeah.
we're the celebrity punks.
But we've caught up like this year. I mean, we have worked all year, and obviously that's going to bring some sort of
Close the gap.
talking about being role models, I was out there earlier. I saw a lot of young preteen girls wearing whole shirts. Melissa, to an extent, too. You're role models now. Do you accept that readily?
Well, Melissa, to a large extent, you know, if it wasn't for Melissa, I'd be lame. So ask her.
The fact that there's the ladies out there that are rushing to the front of the stage, you know, through the kind of testosterone energy, and the girls who climb over the heads of guys to get closer to us,
and
the girls who are playing guitars at home in the room at 13 when I was too scared to even pick it up until I was like 19 because I didn't even know that that was an option.
That's a lie.
Well,
17, you're lying. Okay. Why do you like to age yourself? I'm not getting into this on camera. I could tell that story because I could tell that story, right?
No.
Okay, but I'm not going to.
But that, I think, the following decade is going to be more
I told her to tell
girls.
a lie, and she wouldn't lie. She refused to lie.
She cannot lie. I am pure. I am Canadian.
That's true. That's where it comes from.
I cannot.
I was like, you need to go and lie. Okay, go on.
No, but the role model, I mean, I'm just...
See, what about
in
role
decade,
model? I'm smoking and telling people to tell lies
and
their
to quit.
age.
She still wants you to quit smoking even though she's
I want you to
smoking.
quit and don't lie about your age, but...
I quit.
think on the last record, we went, we wanted something that was cohesive and a statement too. But this one was much more. We spent much more time on the details, to make that lasting monument, make that so that will stand and not be like just
a strip mall.
Disposable pop record. That's
strip mall.
Yeah.
And Milos Forman makes one film every 7 years. You know what I mean? Some people build 6 buildings in their entire lifetime. We have 3 records. Each one of them's good. I don't have any, in my experience in this band, I have nothing to be ashamed of. It's not one thing. And you know what I mean? So we've never put something out, irreverent, sure, but we never put out anything that we knew was just like not there for whatever it was supposed to be. If you put our band in the light when the sun's out in a festival, we suck. The sun needs to be down for us.
I think live we're a little bit darker than the record naturally. I mean, there's a really shiny, glossy thing to the record, which we love because we worked hard to obtain it. But live we cannot hide the raw black, white.
Black, white, light, dark.
It is a sun record, though, meaning sort of California.
It's subtextual. I mean, it has a lot of different imagery in it where it's got a lot going on. One of the ideals and mission statements, if you will, set forth on the record was to make a confluence of really excellent pop music with really intense lyrics that were intelligent, and in that pop music, other than, beyond the kind of power pop I listen to or the experimental stuff that she listens to, and to make textural advances in the pop hooks. So we're trying to do something actually quite sophisticated and very transgender. There's this magazine in the United States called Entertainment Weekly, and they're really cynical and stupid and, whatever. They're just really cynical and really like, oh, well, irony. We're just now figuring out that irony sells. And so they just kind of, irony is a really sad, fake irony particularly is a really sad state of our generational issues, but we're not talking about that. Anyway, for some reason they came around on something with us that was really intense because they'd given us a bad review. They're one of the only bad reviews that we had.
For Celebrity Skin?
Ever. Yes. We don't actually get bad reviews too often. Yeah, the guy gave me a bad review, but I knew him in the 80s and I wouldn't date him. Always. Always something personal. Always. So it was a thing, and it was the music issue. And it had like the decades. It had like for the 80s, it had Stipe and Madonna. For the 70s, it had Patti Smith and.
Oh right, this is the music issue.
Stipe, Madonna, and Prince. And then this decade, for whatever reason, they picked a portrait of me, but it was about our band and Beck. And it was really actually very relieving and nice. I don't know who wrote it, but it was so mature because it listed everybody's contribution simply to the canon of music in their decade. And ours, they just listed bridged punk to pop. And I was just like sussed. I was like, absolutely, thank you for getting the point. Oh, make me over. I'm all I wanna be. I walk and study in demonology. Look at my face. My name is might have been. My name is never was. My name forgotten. Hey, so glad you could make it. Yeah, now you really made it. Hey, there's only us left now. When I wake up, if my makeup it's too
You co-founded the band with Courtney in LA years ago, but just wondering why it took this long to use LA as a springboard for so many ideas for a record. Because the idea of Hollywood and the mindset really permeates the record a lot. Yeah. All through it.
Well, our first album was a reaction to what was going on in Los Angeles at that time, in 1989, 1990, and then, but, you know, we weren't as proficient at expressing. It was more of a reaction, you know. It was more subversive in reacting to it, whereas now we had all moved back to LA. We'd moved, you know, we'd moved to Seattle, and she came from Canada, and then we discovered LA, you know, a new light. That's it. You know.
You must see a lot of the things that Courtney was writing about, though. Just the references to, you know, waitresses. Everyone goes there with the same goal, that's to be a star, and it's sad almost, because there's so many broken dreams.
Right. Yeah. It's a rock tradition too, and taking part in like a rock tradition of writing a Los Angeles record was kind of a fun, like, ambition goal to do. We like the Beach Boys and we like Guns N' Roses. Jane's Addiction, the Eagles.
Fleetwood Mac, maybe?
Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
And if you're a musicologist and if you're really paying attention, then lyrically it's just progressed and gotten even more sophisticated, and some parts have stayed the same and some haven't.
Well, in Awful, there's a line in there, this blew me away when I first heard it. If the world is so wrong, you can take it all with just one song.
Yeah, isn't that a good line?
It's an amazing line.
I love that line. I don't know where it came from, but I love that line.
So that was my next question. Where was your headspace when you put the pen to paper?
I think it was about the few times I've seen a great song rip through the world and rip through the atmosphere.
And save you out of a completely irrational, unsavable heartbreak.
And just going back to, you know, what a great song can do in the summer, and how a song can make you feel better, and how certain songs, too, can really change everything.
Have you got to the point in your career where you know that a song like that, you've had songs touch you?
Of course.
Here you are touching a lot of people's emotions.
Yeah, I mean, of course, that's such an excellent thing. We're really humble and grateful about that. That's the Who, is it the Who Sell Out?
Yes.
Oh,
thank you very much.
How do you sing it? Let's sing it. Should we sing it? Teach me how to sing it. Sing it.
Okay, we stand on guard. That's my favorite part. Help me.
Oh,
Canada, our home.